What's up, people? Um, Today I want to talk about how wicked companies here in America can be. And I want to start by saying, right now, I believe personally we're going through a recession right now. It's a rough time in the world, especially here in America. It's a really rough time. And I believe, some people will say we're not going through a recession, but I personally believe we are. And companies will do anything to keep the costs down and keep profits high. Oof. Company will do anything to keep the costs down and keep profits high, even if that means cutting you off. You understand? And that's exactly what I believe happened to me. So just to put some context in, I got fired. I got terminated a week ago, and by no fault of mine. I just went on vacation, came back, and I found out I didn't have a job. And they fabricated some story to make it seem quote unquote legal. And then again, this is a at-will state, Massachusetts. It's an at-will state, so they can fire you for any reason, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but I believe they can fire you for any reason. But I say that to say this: companies here, they're not above doing some sleazy stuff to get rid of you. They're really not. It's like they will do anything to get rid of you. Just about anything. They don't care if they're breaking the law, I believe. I don't think they care if they're breaking the law. It's just like these companies have so much money and so much resources to blow that they don't care. They don't really care. But I would be lying if I said I didn't see this coming somewhat. I'd be lying if I said that, because before, let's backtrack like up until like 6 months ago, there was like new management, there was new rules, new policies, just out of the blue, new policies, new goals that no logical human being could attain those goals in the time frame that they're giving it to you. They give you the worst jobs, the worst things to do, micromanaging, harassment, all of that stuff. So I know they were trying something. So to say I wasn't prepared, I was prepared mentally that they're trying to do something to get rid of me and others too. You feel me? And what I did was kind of made like a safety net. I don't know, some people wouldn't consider it a safety net, but me personally, I consider it a safety net, because you need somewhere to rest your head at night. I believe that's one of the foundation. You need somewhere, so you need shelter. Food, clothes, yes, but you need shelter as well. And with the cost of rent nowadays, rent is astronomical. Rent is, I don't know how anybody affording rent nowadays. I know how, because most people out there right now, they have to be doing like 2-3 jobs. 2-3 jobs just to make ends meet and pay rent at the end of the month. And then, but I don't get it, because you work in 2-3 jobs. What time do you have to actually come home and enjoy the the comfort of the apartment that you're paying for? You're not enjoying it. So instead of paying $2,500, $1,800 upwards to $2,500 for, let's say, a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom, why not just save that every month? And I've been prepping my bus from like April, and eventually I finally got done with it. So I'm living in, yeah, I'm living in my bus. It's my home on wheels, you know. I prefer wheels over wall. And yeah, there's a lot of downside with it. And there's a lot of upsides to it, but the one main reason why I did it was to save some money, because to be making a little over $3,000 every month and spending a little over 3,000 every month, you barely break even. There's no money to save. There's no money to spend on yourself. Like, I wasn't gonna do that. So, you know, I fix my bus up so where it would be comfortable for me. You know, a lot of people might look at it in a different light, and everybody have their opinions. Everybody, you know, is gonna be like, yo, I would never live in a bus. That's, you know, that's worthless. That's bummy. That's, yeah, they can find all the words to describe living in a bus. But I'm just telling you right now, whether you believe it or not, that's America right now. A lot of persons out there living under a rock, but I'm telling you, that's America right now. The middle class is people living in their vehicle nowadays. Check California, for instance, Colorado, a lot of other places, a lot of other states in America. People living in their vehicles, and it's a lifestyle, you know. So I don't see anything wrong with it. So guys, at this point, you could say I'm jobless and I'm homeless. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I mean, maybe this is just the universe saying, hey, step back, protect your mental health, realign yourself, recenter yourself before you go back out in the working world. Maybe this is just a sign. And a lot of times we, as human beings, we kind of get caught up in the money. We get caught up in the fact that, oh, I need to do this, I need to pay this, I need to make some money, I need to get that bag. But you lose yourself in the process. You really lose yourself in the process. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. You know, I'm gonna still, you know, look for jobs, obviously, because whether you like it or not, money runs the world, and we need money. You need to buy food, you need money. But I think I'm gonna prioritize my mental health a little bit first. Try to get my headspace around everything that happened, you know, before I get back into the corporate world. I don't really do YouTube. This is really the first YouTube video, but I feel like I'm gonna start doing some vlogs, you know, some daily vlogs. Probably not every day, but a couple times a week. So I'm gonna start doing some vlog style like this. I don't know if this resonates with you guys. You know, if you like this kind of type of content, let me know in the comment section. Let me know, you know, what you like to talk about, because I got nothing but time right now. So If you guys like the content, please consider subscribing, leaving a like, share, all the good stuff. And until then, stay safe. Respect.